Well, greetings, hello, and welcome back. Episode number 27 coming at you. About time, eh? My goodness. I have good reason this time, though. I did my computer upgrade finally. And I was a bit of a cowboy. I actually did the CPU upgrade before I updated BIOS, because why do you do these things? Who knows? But yeah, sure enough, it did not work, of course. And that was very stressful, and I instantly knew what was wrong, but it was just very stressful. So I just get so nervous just touching the CPU. So having to pull it back out, put the old one back in, re-thermal paste and stuff was just so stressful. But we got it. We got it in the end, and it was a good laugh. But that was a couple days of just pure procrastination, being like, what have you done? Anyway, the computer, it runs like a champion now. I've gone from the i7 7800X to an i9 10900X, and the difference is night and day. Especially when I'm doing the modded side of Skylines, but even now I can see and feel the difference. So hopefully this gets the content out faster, and I can't even tell you how much more I love this game now. I loved it, as you guys know, more than anything. And this has just pushed me over the top. The game just runs, it feels like I'm playing it all over again, like a whole new game almost. Love it. Okay, so lots on the docket today. Let's maybe talk and build as we go. But before I jump in, actually let me zoom back out really quickly here. So many moons ago, we did do a little mini-series on some public transit, and we did say that we wanted to come back and revisit that with some cargo. So our plan over the next few episodes is to kind of just get ourselves ready for that. We are going to do a residential push in here to try and get us over the next milestone. And then when we do get that milestone unlocked, I do want to buy the tile up here. And then I want to make a mining area, and I want to make an oil area. And then I'd like to just get a cargo link with some trains and some trucks and stuff going between them all. And we can talk a little bit about that side of the world. And yeah, that'll be kind of the next 3 or 4 episodes. We'll be working on that. And I think one of the next big major milestones after that, we'll be trying to put in the university campus over here. Big old proper one. And then hopefully after that we can do our island expansion for the downtown. It feels like we're building the city in weird order, you know, but in the end it will look so fantastic. It's just a peculiar way for us to have gotten here. And yeah, I just feel like part of it is I'm just so used to playing with 81 tiles and having all the space available. So it's tough to plan, fun to plan, but I feel like it sometimes slows me down. Anyway, that's us caught up. Let's build and talk at the same time here. So what I'm hoping for, because at least for the moment it feels like this is kind of the edge of town, I would like to maybe scale this down in density and have more kind of the suburbs kind of vibe going through here. Let's actually try curving this road. And because we're going to do a bit more of the suburbs kind of vibe, it might be a bit more confusing and convoluted with some of our road design over here. And that's going to be an attempt to try to keep the traffic pretty local. And I'm going to use a few dead-end roads. As you guys know, I don't really do that too often. Just not the biggest fan of how the vehicles do their little U-turns. So we'll try and keep the dead-end roads for just the people that live there only. Okay, that's pretty darn close to that highway. I guess the game plan would be to not expand on this interchange. And since we are buying the tile in this direction, how would that look? Oh, it'd be right over here, eh? Yeah, I was hoping to do an interchange to get people on and off the highway right there. Okay, that's gonna be something we'll do way down the road when we buy some more and more tiles, right? But I just don't know if this is gonna be enough. We might be putting in a bit too much of a strain for traffic coming in. For sure, we'll put the interchange over here when we buy that tile, but I think we'll probably want this road to stretch up and over the highway too. So we'll just keep that in mind for the future. And then this lovely feller can go through here. Just for the bulk of the traffic, just get the arterial roads. And it might be nice to, yeah, curve that one in. And then we can connect these two with a asymmetrical road, just to get one extra little bit of lane movement through here. Give the extra lane going inbound. Okay, that's not bad. And then the bulk of the people can be in here, and that means you're not really going to drive through here unless you live here. We can do some shopping and some mixed use in this spot here with some parks and stuff, some services. Okay. Normally I feel, especially in North America, I think this would be true for everywhere, but a lot of the time on the city outskirts you have basically converted farm fields. You know, so the city boundary was here forever, the farmers have been here since the dawn of time, now the city is growing, and the farmers are getting, approached, saying, hey, if you sell your land, we'll give you a lot of money. Build a housing development. And they say, sure. Farmers move outside of the city, set up shop somewhere else. And then you have these, like, bizarre suburbs, where you might have different architects, designing different suburbs. And then they're going to be just a mess, some of them, of the roads. So kind of like a little convoluted web. And that's just to kind of keep it so that, like, the local traffic knows how to get around. If you're not from the area, you're less likely to start taking the side streets to zip about because you just don't know the layout. And there could be things like one-way roads preventing you from going the way you want. Maybe you were going to go down that way. Nope, not anymore. These are now ways in and ways out. So it gets a little bit confusing unless you live here. And then this style will then force you to take the arterial roads when you go through. And just little things like this, mix up how the directions work. So these are both exits. This has to be the entrance then. Unless we do a little side entry in over here. Okay. Mix this up, get some dead-end streets. But yeah, another thing you definitely see a lot in the suburbs is just some like really bizarro winding little streets like this that have like a cul-de-sac on the end of them. And I have mentioned in the past that it's pretty confusing and complicated to try to build a cul-de-sac in vanilla. It's not, like, impossible. You can do it sort of this way. I've done this in the past. It's not the greatest result, but you can get some zoning done. And it's just like a 6-lane road, a little bit of a dirt road, and then an approach here. And you can see in terms of zoning, we can get some housing on. It doesn't look impossibly unconvincing, but not the greatest thing. So I wish this was a little bit more convincing in real life, or in the game. That's okay. We'll do our best. I think I made that one too small. Maybe an angle for this one. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad. You can kind of sort of tell what we're trying to do from the overhead. And maybe let's curve this a little bit here, just to make that feel a bit better. And then I think I'd like a combination of the self-sufficient homes, which is the Green City's specialization, and then I'd like some of the European suburbia, which of course is just that little mini DLC pack to buy. DLC pack? Yeah, I guess you can call it a DLC pack. More like a little asset pack, but same idea. And it might get a little messy overlapping the districts, but hopefully we can pull that off. Yeah, I think I made this one too many units. I did, eh? That's okay. Variety. Variety is the spice of life. Different size houses coming in. And then maybe we just do two-way traffic like that. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Honestly, that's not too bad. Kind of has a suburby kind of vibe to it as well. I think I want to change. There, just a tree-lined street there. Okay, cool. Let's put in some districts. And so I think right along this stretch will be some commercial, and then we can do the self-sufficient homes just behind it, and we'll do a little bit of variety with that. And I would like the bulk of this to be lower density. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before or not. That's something else I kind of feel like, as you move into the suburbs, there's maybe a few condo towers, some of the major streets, but for the most part, suburbs are where you find the homes. And a lot of the time, it's like those cookie cutter homes where it's like they all seem like they're kind of from the same architect, the same pack. You might even just get rows and rows and rows of townhouses. So, let's see if we can pull up here. And so these districts will snap over top of the road nodes, so it gets sometimes a little bit complicated and messy when you're trying to put all these together. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so Walnut Park. Let's make this one into European suburbia. Same with Olive Hills. Actually, no. This one, default style. This one, let's apply green cities, and then that one apply the green cities, just for the variety's sake. And then I also want to specialize the commercial for this one. Okay. So that means commercial through here. And then residential through the rest. And again, just like a smidgen. Nothing too crazy. I don't even want that side. How do my districts break down again? That could look kind of cool. Just some variety. Okay, then the rest of these will be residential. Before everyone starts moving out, let's get some power and stuff over here. And then we'll just do a quick little push for some services. Should just be kind of like the works over here. And then I think power we can probably get if we play our zoning cards right along this way. This is supposed to be big shopping with some mixed use. It'd be nice to get one more street through here. And then just throw some offices just for some variety and some jobs over on this side. Just swap that back over. Yep. Done. Oops. Don't worry, people, power is coming. We'll get it to you. Just hold the phone. And I do want to be doing like backyards and stuff over here, but I'm just like very much so in the interest of population stuff, trying to get that milestone unlocked, right? So let's just get this zoned. We are very much so in need of a half episode though for some follow-up detailing, put in the fences and all that cute stuff. Okay, power, not going to be cooperative. We've already lost our demand. You ruined it! Okay, so we could definitely put a power line in, but let's see if we can maybe do it with some services. Okay, so fire station in like a little community over here. Police station right across from it. Getting power ever so close. Excellent. Very good, very good. And then why don't we just throw down a nice big old park in here. A park for Walnut Park. And then something you can do with your dead-end roads, just to improve the walkability score, and maybe get people to kind of like, you know, leave the car at home, is connect these to like a main road. And then this way, if we run some like public transit or something, you know, it becomes so much easier if you want to maybe make your way over from here to a main road to get that. And so I think by that logic, you know, we can probably connect some of these cul-de-sacs and stuff too. And then, you know, when we do our half episodes, we're going to put in the fences, put in some more, you know, like backyards, like that kind of vibe. You've heard me talk about the half episode. You know what they are. Some of you have seen them. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's kind of weird. That one doesn't want to snap the way I was hoping it to. Doesn't mean we can't put in some parks now and stuff. It just means I'm going to do a lot more detail later. That's all. That's kind of fun, though. Okay, so power has made its way through here. That's fantastic. That's already zoned. That's great. Zone this. Less than 1,000 people away. It's within reach. It's doable. The only thing, though, about here is it's so noisy. We have the trains. We have an overpass. My, oh my. People might not actually want to live here. We'll monitor. We'll do our best here. Maybe this is a little shop or something. Okay, let's connect this street up. Kind of help fill the blob in a little bit better there. Fantastic. Yeah, for me, being on 3-speed right now, this feels like we're like flying at light speed. Like, it is a very noticeable CPU upgrade I've done here. Very pleased with that. Okay, so demand is just for commercial. Let's maybe spread some of that out, put some commercial down a little bit further into the city itself. My ever rare. Ooh, so rare. Just a little bit of high density right here. Super rare. Oh, you know, I know why we're not zoning on that. It's because of the highway. There we go. Okay. Ooh, just 500 people. Oh, we're so close. I'm so determined right now. All right, the power of synthetic dawn will get us there. Okay, so maybe some services. That'll make this place very, very, very appealing. Okay, so some of the noisier spots, maybe we could put schools and stuff. They won't mind as much. So, playground with a school over here. And that's just great to kind of continue this pathway out. Be a little bit playful with that. And this will connect into, I think, a little nature walking trail, which is still kind of the plan, you know, bike trails and all that stuff are down to the waterfront. Alright, so high school. You know, it's a bit of that same old song and dance, but like a plaza and a basketball court might be kind of nice with these guys. Yeah, I wish we had like a generic running track to put with it. That'd be really nice too. And again, like closer to the tracks is the noisier part, so hopefully this will not be the bad solution. Putting some of these guys here next to our loud trains, and let's see actually how loud that really is. Oh, it's not so bad. It's actually not so bad at all. I think the stations would be more the problem. The commercial actually is the loud part, ironically. See the traffic though too. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. Alright, so fire is good. Police is good. Schooling's pretty decent. Maybe a library over here too. And let's maybe get some unique buildings in over here. I don't think that's the right spot for that. Oh, a driving range. That's something kind of fun for the outskirts of the city. Actually, yeah, that's a cool thought. Put that right over there for the moment. Yeah, that feels like definitely an outskirts of the city kind of thing. Oh, and the zoo. Oh, we have so much stuff. I'm remembering all this now. We have so much stuff to place down. Oh, a bird and bee sanctuary. That'd be really nice in, like underneath one of these bridge things if we could pull that off, eh? I feel like that might maybe be leading towards like a little nature reserve if we have that. Let's see how this might look. terraform that so it looks a little bit more like it belongs. What a cute thing. Bees are our friends, right? IRL, so we definitely want to have a spot for them here. Definitely, why not? And yeah, to help blend this, we'll just put some trees and rocks. Fun little asterisk. This is probably one of my favorite songs out of the Synthetic Dawn soundtrack. I've used this one before when making some videos for the City Skylines people. So whenever I hear it, I'm always like, hey, I love this one. I know this. Then it kind of like makes me almost autopilot into the little script we have for when we do our videos with them. Like, hi, I'm ImperialJedi. I'm collaborating with Paradox Interactive to bring you, you know? I love it. They're honestly one of the coolest companies. It's so great that we have a chance to work with them, guys. They've helped us so much along the way, too. It's absolutely crazy to me that this game is as life-changing as it is. Like, that, it's such a fascinating thing to even say out loud, that a computer game changed my life. Like, that's so interesting. Yeah, they're great people. You know, I went to PDXCon. I've met a lot of them in person, some of the developers. Oh my god, we did it! No way! Awesome. Oh, okay, this is so cool. I just wish that tile, though, was, like, a little bit wider. We do need this one, though, 100%. 110% we need it. Okay, well, you know what? This is a bit of a deviation from what we were just originally planning on doing, but I think I might maybe try for a highway interchange. And then just maybe loop that in. Tie it in probably with this, yeah. I think we have just enough time to make one and, like, not really run out of time, you know? Or seem like we're getting too far away. Okay, so just to keep the campus vibes a little bit stronger through here, we'll do our road coming in like this. And I might just do a little bit of flattening over here, give us a smidgen more room to work with. Yeah, honestly, that was easier than I thought. I thought we were going to spend the whole episode trying to get the milestone there. So we can dip below the train bridge. Okay, kind of the same. A little bit better, but kind of the same. Oh, great. We can keep that nice and flush. And then I think I just want a partial cloverleaf through here, just for pure simplicity. And then that'll give us a pretty good amount of access for the oil field. And I think this is going to be a combination between a 6-lane and a 4-lane road. Okay, how are we doing for space? And the angle is going to be a little bit challenging through here. Yeah, I think I want that. Okay. So a partial cloverleaf interchange, we've done one of these before. They're very common for North America. It's pretty much like the most common one I have where I live. So I'm very, very comfortable driving over them. I feel like I can make them fairly quickly these days too. Okay, so that's where the bridge is going to be. These are the slip roads for our on and offs. And we just basically need a bridge wide enough to go over top of all this. And I think I've said it before, and I'll say it again, building highway interchanges is like one of my favorite things to do in Skylines. Yeah, that's nice. And just remember that 12 units is the nice long length for doing your slopes nice and smooth. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so you are going to be approaching with a 6-lane road. We are going to shed a lane. So that means you're driving towards the highway, and this is you now turning right to get onto the highway. And then you're you're merging, and you'll see who you're merging with, just in case this is a little unfamiliar. So that's your way on from here. And then this actually meets up with this guy coming down like that. Yeah, so that's going to go like that. And we're going to hopefully fix this a little bit right here. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not too steep. I can buy that. And then traffic coming off the highway is going to be going right into here. And then we'll do our best to make this symmetrical on the other side. Yeah, principally what's happening though, right? You can kind of see how these are efficient, is if you want to go on the highway going to the right, you're not going to get stopped by a light no matter what. So this is your dedicated lane. Get on in, move on over. If you want to get on the highway going the other way, imagine this is flipped, right? So you drive over the bridge and you go down and then this way. So you're always moving with traffic. You don't have to cut in front of anybody else. You know, traditionally you'd have to go up over the bridge and then turn left to get onto here, but this is just a lot safer and a lot faster. Let's see if we can maybe bring this up a little bit more. Yeah, it's a much better slope. The problem is trying to get this like symmetrical on the other side. I'm never good at that. So thank goodness there's a small curve in here. And then what the heck's happening here?
The wait is over. It's finally here. Friday night.
Don't seem to be having much luck today with our commercials, eh? That's okay. And also, fun fact, this is like one of my favorite Surviving Mars songs, so there we go. What a great soundtrack. What a great game, Surviving Mars. I don't think I'm gonna get much better. Yeah. Let's move some big dirt here. I almost forgot we can do the sloping tool and do it the proper way. Oh, that's better. And I think a few hills might be a little unavoidable as long as it's not just like insanity, you know? So let's go a bit further down with that. Oh yeah, that's so much better. And then given that this is a little bit long now, I might maybe have like one more offshoot into a suburb. And then to complete it, just now you can just swing a right, no problem. And we'll just turn off, oops, the old junction right here. Oh wait, hold on, get the road off. And see what happens when I don't record a few days, right? I always forget how to play Skylines. Yeah, so I had to use a 3-lane here. I wanted 2 lanes to turn left. That was kind of the idea. And we could get a little bit more flow by doing this as well. But just so we don't have as many bottleneck spots. Okay, let's get the other side connected. What side should we do first? Let's do over here. And we'll just, we'll do our best to make it symmetrical. I just don't think it's going to be all that symmetrical, so. Okay. No, that one definitely is not looking as nice. Yeah, I wish there was a way to like grab stuff and just like kind of copy it. Kind of like the movement mod, I guess, right? That's not bad. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as it has the same kind of feel as the other one. That's fine by me. Oh boy, what am I even doing here? What a mess. No, that can definitely be done better. Yeah, it's weird. I got it so right on the other side. That's better. Yeah, that's actually much better. And then just make this one a little bit different. Okay, so junctions get turned off over here. Keep the junction here. And then bring that in. And then we're good. Okay, that was not so bad. Do it before the hill gets crazy too? Yeah, sure. Cool, we did it. And that took, again, like way faster than I thought it would. That's great. That's great. Gives us a chance to maybe improve on little bits over here then. There we go, that's nicer. And I do personally believe that these are the best interchanges to make for a vanilla Skylines build. Okay, so this is going to be like such. And I think like second in line for a really good interchange would be the dumbbell interchanges. We haven't really built one of those yet in here. And then the DDIs, diverging diamonds, those work really nicely too. But yeah, I think just like a good old-fashioned partial cloverleaf is the best bang for your buck in Skylines Vanilla. Or kind of like a hybrid, you know, between them. Cool. So yeah, this gives us plenty of space to build a proper campus. We do have some arterial roads going through, so that'll help with the transit when it happens. And this is just like one extra little back way to get in and across. And then this, can you work as a bridge without you looking horrifying? Steepness, I'm not sold, but it does look like it is doable. You know what would be really cool is if the bridge went up and over and we did like a European style partial cloverleaf to connect that up. Is that not 1, 2? Yeah. Yeah, see, that's better. So if we get that even a little bit taller over here, yes! Okay, are you tall enough? Survey says, oh, just one more. Yep. And I read some very kind, encouraging comments where you guys, you know, you have same thought process as me a lot of the time, where you don't mind seeing it be, you know, redone a few times. So I really appreciate that, guys. I always get like just self-conscious that like the pacing of the episodes like falling apart, or like, you know, we're getting so off like on a wild tangent that you're just like, oh my god, what's even happening anymore? I'm trying to be better with that, and it's part of the reason why content doesn't really come out as quickly as it should, because I just get worried the episodes aren't going to be good, so I end up re-recording them quite a few times. But I mean, really, in the grand scheme, it is kind of silly, though, you know? Like, at this point, we're on episode 27. I'm not really worried about episode 17 anymore, you know what I mean? So I gotta kind of get over that, just little by little. Working on it, guys, working on it. Yeah, just in a weird way, I just don't want to disappoint you guys. You know, like, we've done so well to get the content, like, good up until now. You know, I'm just kind of worried that, like, what I'm going to do will be, like, a reversey.
Lights, camera, movie. There's nothing like watching a movie.
I don't know, it's just kind of, it's a weird thing. I don't think we've made bad episodes or anything like that, right? So, that's cool, right? This will be cool, connecting these two rows together. Okay, let us see what this looks like and if anyone's actually going to use it. What? Yo, right away! Right away there are cars. Oh, that's really cool. And that theoretically will help a little bit of the traffic going through this part of the city now. And then definitely when we get the university built, that'll help tremendously. That's really cool. I'm really pleased. I feel like we did like so little but so much this episode, you know? Guys, let's end it here. I think this was a good one. Bit of an all over the place. We ended strong though. I like this. This is a nice little interchange. Didn't think we'd get this done today. And we got another tile unlocked, another thing we were aiming for, we did, so that's good. And the next episode, this now gives us a chance to start right away doing some mining. We can do some oil, get those fields set up. Episode after that, we can run some cargo lines between them. And then, you know, we'll do some casual expansion with a residential, but let's start moving in that direction so we can get some more stuff with the cargo rails talked about and done. All right, guys. Appreciate you as always, more than you even know. Like I know I say thanks often, and you know there's a lot of memes and silliness, but like you guys are making this a reality. I want you to know that. So thank you absolutely tremendously from the bottom of my silly, overinflated heart. I love you guys so much. You make all of this amazing, and I don't ever want to stop. So that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. We're getting all mushy douchey here, but you guys really are wonderful people, and I don't know how we lucked out and got all the winners over here with us, but thanks guys. Tell your friends, let's grow this family, and I'll see you in the next episode. Happy building, all the best. Give me a comment, let me know what you think. It's been like weeks here, I hate when that happens, but yeah, let me know how your life is going. I love catching up with you. We'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. I'm ImperialJedi, and you be wonderful.